Imagine you're a hiring manager and you asked in your job description or job requirement for someone to write extensively on why they should be picked, and you get this reply.
I'm just thinking.
What are you going to do? Welcome back to another series. As you guys can see, I am all kitted up. In my last video, I talked about how to build a portfolio, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you 10 things you should be doing to increase your chances of getting hired. If you're watching this video, I know that you also get to see the mistakes that you have been making and how to correct them. So don't forget to grab yourself a pen and a book, and let's get right into it. If you haven't watched the video I made on how to build a portfolio, you should definitely go through my page and feed on that. Let's go. In the past couple of years and even recently, I have been privileged to go through job applications, and I have seen a ton of mistakes that people have been making. And this is why I'm here, to help you, enlighten you, and to help you increase your chances of landing your dream job. The first thing you should do is research the company you're applying to and personalize your application. I realize that a lot of people do not research the company they're applying to. Just see a job application and boom, they apply to it. They don't know what the company is about. They really don't know anything. They barely know anything, and they just apply there. Trust me, it's going to show in your CV. It's going to show in your cover letter. But when you research the company, personally, I go as far as checking all their former projects, going through their social media pages, and even, don't tell anybody, this is a little secret of mine, FBI mode. I go as far as checking for their former employees and their existing employees. And my plug is LinkedIn. LinkedIn never fails me. Especially if those people are using LinkedIn, you find one or two persons. And if you can reach out to them to give you advice on how to make your application better, that's a goal. Don't say I didn't do anything for you. And in doing that, when you definitely research the company, it shows that you have genuine interest. And even by researching, you might also get to feel like, oh, okay, maybe this is not the place I want for the career path that I'm going on. I hope that was helpful. 2, optimize your CV for the application tracking system called ATS. Bigger companies use what we call the ATS software. And what does this software do? It sieves your CV, it sieves your application. Big companies use the ATS software to screen CVs. So to ensure that your application goes through for review, what you need to do is to use the keywords in the job description. Let's say, oh, they ask for so and so years of experience, education, and all of those things. Make sure to use the keywords in your CV so that when the application tracking system is going through the CV to sort which one is going to be shortlisted, it's a system, guys. You're fighting against a system, and big companies use that. So do well to use the keywords in the job description, because that is what the system is looking for. This makes your CV to be flagged for further review, and you're good to go. And the third one is to follow application instructions carefully. I have realized that a lot of people do not do so. I was reviewing a particular, no, I was not even reviewing a particular application. I was handling the social media of a company I worked for, and the job requirement stated to send their application to our email. And guess what? Someone sent his documents and portfolio to the social media page of the company. Fail or pass? Fail. Like, simple instruction not followed can cost you landing yourself your dream job, or whatever job it is that you're applying for. So many of these job postings include specific instructions. Sometimes you get instructions like a specific headline when you are submitting, a type of format for your document to be in, what to submit, and all of that. And if you do not carefully read this, it shows that you are not someone that pays attention to details. And no company wants to hire someone who does not pay attention to details, and that has disqualified you from even getting to show yourself during the interview. Ignoring these little instructions can be a dismissal to your job application. Period. And nobody is going to tell you that. And I'm here to tell you. Or they ask you to send a particular document as a PDF and you send it as a Google Doc. Fail. With my mouth. Fail. Number 5, make sure that your portfolio links are accessible. What did I say? Make sure that your portfolio links are accessible. I'm going to give another example. I was reviewing an application and I realized that the portfolio link that the person sent was not accessible, and no hiring manager is going to be chasing you after inaccessible links. You have to make sure that your link that you are sending, especially if it's a Google Doc or a Drive link, has the viewable by everyone who has this link. Nobody has to be chasing you around for you to give them access to the link that you sent while applying for a job. Who does that? If you don't do that, they move on to the next candidates, and that job, you wouldn't get it. And later you'll be saying it's your family members or your village people, not knowing that it's you. It's on you. And the 6th one is to tailor your CV according to the job application. I hope you are seeing the steps that I'm mentioning. Tailor your CV according to the job application. A generic CV is very ineffective. Let me give an example. I am applying for the role of a copywriter and I have video editing skills and other skills that are video related. I am going to remove those video editing experiences and add in every other experiences that are related to copywriting or can be transferable. For me putting video editing, graphic design, copywriting, I'm confusing the hiring manager. All I need to do is to tailor that CV according to what the job is requesting for, the job requirements. If you have a video editing experience and it's not needed in what you're applying for, take it off. What did I say? Take it off, because tailoring your CV also helps the area manager to know that you have gone through the details of what is required and you know how this role fits into your background. And the 7th one is to write a compelling cover letter. Yes, I realize that so many people really do not know how to send job applications. They ask you to submit 2 links to your best work, submit the link to your portfolio, and you just open your email, drop the link, and that's it. What you need to do is to write a compelling cover letter, whether it was stated there to write a cover letter or not. You should write a cover letter, and I'll tell you why. Your cover letter is a chance to explain why you are suitable for that particular role. Jesus. Guys, they took the light. I was talking about the writing of a compelling cover letter. The cover letter is your chance to tell these people why you are suitable for the role. Analyze it. You mention the name of the company. You talk about how the skills that you have will be able to contribute to the progress of the company. And you're good to go. Number 8, pay attention to your CV format and presentation. Your CV should be readable. Use readable fonts. Don't use tiny fonts. Don't use too much designs. Use bullet points. Avoid using or writing long paragraphs. Nobody's going to read that. Bullet points. This is your role, social media manager. This is what you did. ... How they used to say, state your name, state the name of your husband, and what the Lord has done for you. Nishoki. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so avoid long paragraphs. Use concise phrases to talk about the achievements and the things that you have done. Not lastly, still under that, make sure that your document, your CV, is free from grammatical errors. Read it and read it again. You can even give someone to help you to read it. The 9th one is to include quantifiable achievements. Add numbers. Include quantifiable achievements. And what I mean by this is adding numbers to your achievement, adding metrics to show like the impact of the work that you have done wherever you did it. For example, instead of you saying, I managed teams, you can say, I led 5 teams to achieve a 20% increase in sales and revenue, or so and so. You are giving the area manager an idea of what you can do, of what you have done. You're giving them a track record. Make sure you don't lie. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, because this gives the hiring manager a clear picture of your accomplishment. Don't go and say you know how to use Microsoft, and by the time they give you something to do in the office, Yeah, shouting, help me, help me, help me. Then they carry me go there. I don't know. I'll not be there to help you. Number 10, prepare for questions. What did I say? Prepare for questions. And how can you prepare for questions? Use ChatGPT, use LinkedIn, ask ChatGPT. I'm applying for a social media role at so and so. Not, you don't need to put the name of the company, so and so industry. What are the likable questions, likable interview questions? And you will get them. Ask ChatGPT for answers. I'm not saying you should use the answer, but like just have an idea and tailor it to what you would say, the things that you have done. Most of the questions they ask are like, oh, tell me about yourself. You need to know how to answer the tell me about yourself question. Maybe I'll do that in another video if you guys want it. So they tell me about yourself, why this company, what do you think you can contribute to this company, what's your salary expectation, all of those things. Prepare questions, like prepare to be asked questions, prepare for the questions that you will be asked, and also prepare your own question. Yes, listen attentively during the interview so that you also be able to ask reasonable question. And if you don't have questions, I round up. I have 2 bonus points. As a generous person that I am, keep track of your application. You can create a spreadsheet or use your notepad. Keep track of the jobs that you're applying to. Some people apply for too many jobs. Please don't apply for too many jobs, so you'll be able to keep track of your application. So have a note on your phone or anywhere accessible to you. Write the name of the company, the role you applied for, the dates, and the status. Have you applied or are you going to apply? Have they gotten back to you? What's the status of your application? And it also helps you to keep track of the time that you have applied, to know how to follow up on your application. It's not that you send the application today and you'll be sending them follow-up reminder the next day. That doesn't make sense. But when you are able to keep track of your application, when you're able to keep track of your application, you're able to know when to reach out to follow up on your application when you are yet to get a response. The second one, which is very important for job applicants or job seekers, always check your mail. Always check, see, with my lips, always check your mail. Always check your mail so you won't miss out on interview calls, time for interviews, and all of that. Definitely always check your mail. You should not be applying for a job and you're not checking your mail. That's boost. I'm sorry, that's not me. So that will be the end of this video. I hope that every tip that I shared was useful. I hope you found it useful. And if you're applying for a job or you're a job seeker, I pray for you this moment that the Lord will help you, the Lord will pave a way for you. You will submit application to the right place in the name of Jesus. And I pray for peace upon your heart, because I understand how seeking for jobs can give anxiety. I pray for peace over your heart, and I congratulate you in advance. Congratulations on getting that dream job. Congratulations on getting that dream role. If there are any more additional tips that any of you who just finished watching this would like to drop, do well to drop it in the comment section. And if you have questions for me that you would like me to shoot a video on, drop it in. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This is me shooting around 5 a.m. in the morning, all suited up just to serve you guys. No now, but with a little vanity. Hey, one more now. I'm all set to I'm all fine. Come on. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't watched the video on how to build a portfolio, don't forget to watch it. I'll fix it in somewhere. Bye and have a nice day. Peace out.